She seems pretty calm now, so the last thing I wanted to do for Miss Giselle is put a bow on her head. I got Elin ready. I just put Elin in this, it's kind of wrinkled, but I just washed, it just came out of the dryer. I just put Elin in this tank top, his gray jeans, his sneakers are in the car. I'm gonna go ahead and grab Giselle's bow real quick for her hair. I'm not sure what she's wearing. I don't want anything too tight on her head since she already has those braids in. Okay. Hey guys, not sure if I said it before, but today is June 26th and it is 9:44 a.m. and I have got both kids in the car and we are headed to, well, I'm gonna grab something for myself to eat. I actually fed the kids, but I didn't eat because I really wanted like some egg whites and I didn't have time to make that. So I think I'm gonna stop and get some hash browns from Dunkin' Donuts, and then I'm going to go get the egg whites from Starbucks. I think that's what I'm gonna do because I don't know, sometimes the Dunkin' Donuts I usually go to, they've been dropping in quality in terms of like the way they prepare the food, and once I start to see that happen, I'm like I'm not eating there. I'm really like a stickler for like germs and people preparing the food in a hygienic way, and most of the time they don't when you eat out, which is part of the reason why I don't really like eating out anymore. But this one was a new one and they were doing things so well in the beginning, but I guess they've gotten established and they're busy now, so now the quality's dropping. So I usually just get something like they can't really do anything to, like hash browns or like the donuts, because you know they just bake the donuts. I usually get Elin an old-fashioned donut which doesn't have any icing on it. I'll go get my breakfast somewhere else. So that's what's happening now. It was a struggle getting everyone out of the house because we're going to a couple library functions today. There are 2 back-to-back and I'm trying to go ahead and make them. Yeah, it's just been a crazy morning, but we're out, we made it. I'm playing some music for the kids, but honestly I really need to listen to some worship music this morning. I just need to listen to some worship music so I can get focused, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm wearing my sunglasses today. Sorry guys, I don't know if this makes it feel like we're not like connecting or talking, but I just wanted to wear like a snazzy pair of sunglasses today. I've been making an effort to like put myself together when I go out with the kids, so it's not like the kids look like they're in some like kids magazine and then I look frumpy. So not that I've ever like looked frumpy, but I realized like I just was starting to pay attention a little less when I'm out with the kids. But I've been making an effort to, if I need to wake up earlier, just wake up earlier, get myself together and then get the kids together, and it makes me feel a lot better. Come on. Nope. Green egg. You finished? Wanna read? Read? Okay. Elin, you enjoying your trip? Okay, this is the Grammy Lammy and the secret handshake. All right, let's see. What books do you have there? You have Old MacDonald Had a Farm. And which one is that? That one is called, let me see. Let's see. Lammy Lamb. All right. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. We already checked it out, buddy. Let's go.
I'm gonna work on it and get it done, and then yeah, I'll just meet you guys. I'll meet you guys at the park. As soon as I'm finished with this, I'll call you again to see where you guys are. It should be definitely before 1 o'clock.
All right, we'll see you soon.
All right, love you. Bye.
We just left the library, so I tried to get the kids engaged and active and doing things with other children, and going to the library story times is part of what we do, and we're also getting ready to meet up with some other parents and do like a co-op for homeschool. Right now we're gonna try to go meet up with their dad in the city that he works in and go to the park over there. I'm not exactly sure what time we'll get there because it's lunchtime now. It's like 12:23. He has a 2:30 meeting at work, so we're gonna try to meet him in the time in between. So I'm not exactly sure if we're gonna, you know, make it or have a lot of time together, but I at least wanted to try because he has a meeting tonight after work, so we won't see him for a while. So I figured it'd be nice since we're already out to just go and meet him. So that's what we're gonna go do right now. I checked out some books, a couple books for myself, because one of the things I've been slacking on is reading. So I need to read my Bible more, that's one, but then I also need to read some self-enrichment books more as well, because I seriously have not been reading as much as I need to. I'll probably show you guys these books later. I was actually gonna wipe them down. I need to wipe them down, but the first one I got is called Daddy's Delight. That's it. And then the other one is called The Winner's Brain. I'm really excited. I really first went to check out The Winner's Brain. I saw it online because I was looking for an interesting read, and this came up. So I'm gonna read this, and then when I was browsing, I saw this Daddy's Delight, and this one is about embracing your divine design. So I thought it'd be interesting. We made it to the next city over at a Panera Bread waiting on hubby. He's actually gonna pick up my food from inside. He actually brought his food to work for lunch from last night's dinner, so he was good. He had leftovers. I actually didn't plan on meeting him. I had planned on going back home and us just having leftovers at home from last night's dinner, but yeah, so this was kind of impromptu, so I went ahead and ordered something. I'm so mad. I was checking out these books, and I have some hand wipes that I carry with me, like disinfectant hand wipes, and I left them at the library. It didn't cost that much. It's just the simple fact that it was a brand new container. It looked kind of like this, except it was pink and they were hand wipes, and I left it. So I'm so mad at myself. I was checking out the books and I put it down and I left it. But right now I'm just wiping these books down. So this one, like I was telling you guys earlier, is by Dr. Karia Bunting, and it's called Daddy's Delight, and it says embracing your divine design. So it says this book paints a portrait of victory for us from the infinite hand of God through his son Jesus. There's not much of a teaser, but that's I don't know if you guys can see, that's her face there. This one is called The Winner's Brain, 8 Strategies Great Minds Use to Achieve Success. And I've been needing a book like this to kind of give me some motivation for my business. What can you learn about success from a robot? Why shouldn't you take a test while wearing red? And how can it be that people who perform poorly on a task often see themselves as being the best? In The Winner's Brain, Harvard-trained brain experts Dr. Jeff and Dr. Mark Finsky explore the surprising science behind motivation, focus, and extraordinary achievement, and why the key to success really is all in your head. Contrary to popular belief, winning in life has little to do with IQ. That's true. Your circumstances, your financial resources, or even luck. But it has everything to do with creating a failure-resistant brain. That's interesting. Every time you think a thought, feel an emotion, or execute a behavior, your neurocircuitry changes. And the good news is you can take charge of this process. So that sounds really interesting. These are the men right here responsible for this book. So it doesn't look like a very difficult read. It's not the easiest read, but it doesn't look very difficult either. So I'm interested to read this as well. Okay, so we're at the park with Dad. My camera battery died, so I'm filming this on my phone, but we're all here. Elan's in the train over there, and I have my lunch, my lemonade. Got a lemonade for the kids, some chips, and got my tuna sandwich, and I'm about to eat because I am very hungry. There they go. He just let Giselle down. She's walking around.
You gonna go down the slide?
Aw, she's going up the steps. How cute. We don't have stairs at our house, so she doesn't really have exposure to steps, but she's going up. She's trying to go up the steps. Aw, she's climbing. So cute. She wants to do everything her brother's doing because he's older. And today there was an older girl at the library, and she was just like standing there staring at the older girl, looking at everything she did, looking like I could do it too. She's so like I told you guys, assertive, and she's very independent. All right, let me eat, guys. Yay. Yay. You want to go up the slide? Okay, I'll pick you up. Pick you up. Push right here and go. Hi, Elan. Hi, conductor. Where are we going?
Numberland.
Where are we going?
Numberland.
Numberland. All right.
All right.
Can you count? Choo choo. Pull the lever. Yeah. Choo choo. We're gonna take it outside. You want to bring it to the door for me?
Bring it to the door.
Please?
Please?
Yes, bring it to the sliding glass door. We're going to take it outside and put some water in it. Thank you, bud. All right, perfect. So it is much later in the day. It's 4:42. We've been home for, I want to say, about an hour now, and maybe a little over an hour. And I was just kind of letting everyone catch their breath, everyone relax, I washed everyone up, and right now we're about to go outside and fill up this little kiddie pool and just let them splash around in it. Actually, oh yeah, they have some toys outside, so I'm gonna put some toys in it, just let them splash around, have some fun. We had a great time with Dad at the park. Did we have a good time with Dad?
Come sign with Dad, go.
Was it fun with Dad?
Be fun with Dad.
Yeah, so be careful. So we had lots of fun with Dad at the park, but it was very brief because he was like trying to catch a meeting, his 2:30 meeting, and I don't know, everything just took longer than I expected. So yes, he will be coming home a little later than usual this evening because he has a meeting after work. And so it's just me and these guys, which I guess I should probably be getting used to it because hubby's going out of town for on a business trip for like a week, and I'm gonna be here with these two by myself. Be careful, Giselle. I didn't fill this up too much because I'm going to have Giselle in here too. So it might be a little too shallow for Elin, but I think it's a good compromise for both of them. They really just want to splash around. Sit down. Whoa. There you go. Splish splash. You can play with this toy. I'm gonna grab Elin's ball. His dad got him this little kitty soccer goal. And here's your ball, buddy. Yay! Lots of fun. Okay, so it's much later in the evening and hubby brought home dinner.
Yes.
He had his meeting and he's back home.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back home. Like, I hate when I have late night, not late night, but late evening meetings and stuff just because it's like, it's later I get home, you know, it's like I got home after 8:30 today. So
Yeah.
it's tough. It's already time for kids to go to bed and stuff.
But I was saying that I have to get used to you being away all day because you're going on a business trip. So
Oh, yeah.
it's going to be 5 days of this,
I know.
which I'm like scared about.
Nah, don't be scared, babe. I think you're going to be fine. You're probably going to call me and be like, you know what, take another week or something.
Nope. That's funny though. That's a good one. That's a good one. I wanted to show you guys our dinner because we've been loving these Qdoba bowls. That's the restaurant right there. And this is the bowl. It's pretty much something that I would make at home anyway. It is a meatless bowl. It just has rice, beans, and various veggies and some guacamole on top and salsa. So we love this bowl. It's especially good with like chips. I already fed the kids. They basically had last night's dinner, which interestingly enough, I made shrimp bowls last night. So they both ate that and they're getting ready to go to bed.
All right, baby girl. Time for bed. She's getting ready for bed. She's brushing her teeth. She loves brushing her teeth. Good job, baby girl. Cheese. Hey, cheese. Open up like cheese. Yeah, good job. Good job, baby girl. Let me get the top ones. All right, there you go. Good job, baby girl. Proud of you.
Miss Giselle's been crying. She actually told us she was tired. She put her hands together like she wanted to pray. We pray with them every night before bed. Did Daddy say prayers with you? Did you say that prayers with Daddy? Can you say amen?
Yeah, my
Amen. Yay. She's pulling at me now like she wants to breastfeed.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And she's been doing that for like comfort.
Yeah.
She was doing that to me at the library today. I was like, oh my gosh, she's not hungry. So
Yeah.
so anyways, this will be the end of the night. We're gonna get these two to sleep. Try to spend the rest of the night together. Right, babes?
Yay.
Adult time.
Yay. I seen you broke the wine out.
We get some adult time.
You see, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
He's there. Sister wants some money, Daddy. My sister out. We got to go tonight. Just a man play. Amen.
Amen. Good job.
Amen.
Give me a hug, good night. Go give mommy a hug, good night.
Hugs and kisses, hugs and kisses, hugs and kisses. Mwah.
Give Giselle a kiss.
So, yes, we will see you guys in another day in the life. Good night.
Bye. Good night. Say good night.
Good night.
Man,
Giselle, can you say good night?
you need to work on your delivery
Say good night.
and call your agent.
Yeah.
Night, yay.